How's it going, guys? It's a final render here. It's a pretty exciting time for gaming, isn't it? E3 is just around the corner, Bethesda has got its own conference yet again, and there are some good rumours about some new Bethesda games coming out, and there'll probably be some little hints and some drops of future Fallout 4 DLC, including some Wasteland Workshop stuff. But for now, we're going to use the mods we already have to fix up a cool place. Let's do it. So, for this episode of Fallout 4, Building with Mods, we have come to Coastal Cottage. Coastal Cottage is actually quite a highly recommended place for me to build in, and it's a pretty interesting settlement as well. It's very small, and it's just got two little buildings in there, and it also has a very large crater in the middle where a bomb has landed directly on one of the buildings at the back. And it's a pretty interesting settlement for some other reasons as well. It's kind of far to the east, so it's got water access. It's also got a very long, narrow road in order to get to it, so getting up to this place just to kind of settle down, it's quite a nice place. It's at a high vantage point suitable for defense, and it's also a very nice scenic location as well. But for this episode of Fallout 4 Building with Mods, we're going to turn this lovely, tranquil place into a raider camp. So, let's go. To start off with, we're going to jump into the creation kit so I can fix up this place very nicely. A bit of a problem when fixing this place in the creation kit is that normally the buildings all kind of snap together in a kit, kind of like a Lego set, but this building in particular, this blue one, is actually longer than it normally would be. Normally the buildings in these kits are square, but seeing as this one is quite long and rectangular, I did have to just kind of throw things together and hope they all kind of fitted nicely. And in the end, I feel as if I got something which did fit and also made it look like a natural building. I was able to put some stairs in there, so we're able to get access to the second floor. And not only that, but I also managed to give myself a roof floor. So therefore, we have now got a 3-story building, including a cool place on the roof to chill out. Same for the other building as well. They don't have a specific roof for this building which is intact, it's always broken. So therefore I've put a flat roof on there. I was also able to use the land editing tools to get rid of the huge crater in the middle of the floor. Because whilst it's quite a nice unique feature of this settlement, it's not very believable in terms of putting a building there, it would fall down. We're also able to get some of the traffic roads and lead them up towards the house and have some fences. So here is it before, and here it is after. Completely repaired, completely restored, it's nice and tidy, and it looks good. It's pretty practical as well, it still works as a functional building, but it also just feels a bit more open now. It's not kind of cluttered and full of mess anymore, it's a nice open place with some good floor access for the inside so that you've got plenty of space in the long blue building, and you've also got a nice bit of open space in the red one as well. And because this was built on the creation kit, you can download this repaired settlement right now. But now, let's see what we can do to decorate the place now that we've downloaded it. We're going to use snappable junk fences in order to snap together a lot of the junk fences. I still have no idea why the junk fences don't snap together in the vanilla game, but here it is with all the fences repaired. We have now got some big, tall defences. Not the tall walls, but we still actually got some pretty solid defences around the place. You can only get in through the front door now. And we're going to put up lots of spike traps along the side just to make it look a bit nasty. And we also need some guard dogs. So using craftable dogs and other animals, we're able to get some replica guard dogs which are friendly to us, but they will attack enemies and they look very cute. And using some of the assets from Harbor Decor, we are able to make a torture area. This area is going to be disguised as a little butcher area, but is actually going to be a torture and cannibalism butcher shop, which I have nicknamed the Playhouse. Using mods like Do It Yourself, we are able to get some pretty highly decorated shelves very quickly, and using the Settlement Objects expansion pack, we have got a very nasty looking chair where the subjects will be sitting, and it definitely looks nasty. We're also able to get things from the NorthlandDiggers, so that we can get an actual butcher shop in there. And we're able to put up a big garage door, some Christmas lights, and now the Playhouse is fully open. The Playhouse is quite a nasty looking place, but at the same time it's kind of nicely decorated at the same time. It's fairly spacious, but you do not want to be in this place. This place, if you are captured by the raiders, it is almost certain death. They will torture you, kill you, cook you, and probably eat you as well. So try to avoid that area. And we're also able to use some of the cool spiked poles, which I now believe are part of the vanilla game actually. So we can decorate the place and make it look like a raider camp, so it looks very nasty, very hostile. You see these spikes in a settlement, don't go there. You don't want to get involved with that, as well as some blood bag totem poles to make the place look truly nasty. And to tell you the truth, it really is starting to feel like a raider camp. But of course we need a jail, so we're able to put up a tent and then put a jail cell underneath the tent, and using placeable NPCs we're able to put some random settlers in there, and we are also able to spawn some of our very own raiders. These raiders are currently friendly, unless you are a chicken. They actually all decided to go and kill the chicken. In fact, this person here you see charges at the chicken with a knife. I never saw that settler again. In fact, these raiders actually didn't stay, which is a shame. And using better stores, we're able to put up some cool signs such as "What Raiders Beware" and "Synths Unwelcome." And we're also able to put up some lewd girl pictures in there as well, which I believe the raiders would probably have. We're also able to make a bar area. It wouldn't be one of my settlements if there wasn't a bar area. I'm sure you have learned that by now. And using OCDecorator static loot, we're able to put up some beer bottles and some liquor bottles around. And again, using the Do It Yourself mod, we're able to get some fully stacked beer and booze shelving in there quite easily. And also we've got some seating. I wanted all the seating and all the decorations to be a bit rough and ready, so if you notice things aren't straight, they're not actually put on properly, it looks a bit naff and a bit cheap. And also we've got law-friendly flag pack HQ in order to put up some kind of law-friendly flags. Well, some of them anyway, we've got a 4chan one here, but I think that's something a raider might have. And here we go, the downstairs is fully decorated and looks like a very nasty, rough and ready little living area for the raiders. This is where they'll go and get their booze at the end of the day and they'll chill out, probably get into a few fist fights as well, and argue about who's the hardest raider in the Commonwealth. Of course, none of them are actually very hard, considering my character's are level 80, but you know what I'm saying. It's quite a nice little place at the same time. For some reason, I can't build places which look horrible. I always need to make things look good, but I have at least tried to make it untidy. And the same for the upstairs area, we're able to have a pool area and we've put some skull caps inside all the pool sockets, as long as a little shrine to Kellogg, the hardest raider in the Commonwealth, with some more flags to decorate the place. And you know what? The actual place also looks quite nice as well, especially at night when you get the lights on. It looks like quite of a nice little place to relax at the end of the day. Say if you've had enough of the fights going on downstairs, you can come upstairs, chill out with some pool, and just have a nice little chat. We've got some pretty cool decorations in here as well, such as this one from Fallout New Vegas, which I think is a nice touch. And it just works as a nice little area just to be a bit separate from the one that's downstairs. And we've also got a cool tunnel snake sign there, which I thought was a nice little joke in there. And for the roof, we need a place for the chief raider to sit. This is where the baddest raider of the little tribe will sit and chill and command all of his little raiders. We have got the cool little seating area which the children of Atom sit at in Far Harbor, as well as a tent on the top, along with a little grill so that the chief raider can cook up some of the humans that have been butchered downstairs in the playhouse. And here we go. It's quite a cool little shrine, I think. It's got a little open space so that the raiders can stand and listen to the chief raider talk and deliver his speeches. And it does have a nasty feel. It really does feel like the king of the castle in this settlement, because this person up here can see the entire settlement and can see what everybody is doing. And it's definitely got an unsettling feeling, especially when you hang some of the blood bags from the roof. This building doesn't look like a nice place to be. It even looks good in the daytime as well. We've also put up some of the cool tents which you can find around in Far Harbor on the outside, because the raiders, they don't get proper sleeping area, they get tents. They don't deserve proper sleeping area, only the chief raider gets proper sleeping area. And now that that's done, the settlement is pretty much fully decorated. It was a pretty quick video this one, but it is a very small settlement. But when you start to pack all of these details in together, it does look like quite a nasty little camp. So you really don't want to be here if you've been captured by one of the raiders. This is probably one of the worst places you could be taken to, because it is a butcher and torture shop here. And it's far out in the country, so nobody's going to come rescue you. It's too far away. And we've got some pretty cool decorations for the playhouse, which definitely looks like a nasty place. We have got some of the glowing Far Harbor bottles around, which I'm actually pretending are bottles of urine, because I think that's quite nasty. A boxing area by the jail so that the settlers will be forced to fight, as well as a pretty highly decorated shrine for the chief raider. I really like this settlement actually. I did enjoy working on a very small place as opposed to a large place like I normally do. It definitely feels like it's got a different feel. As I said, it still looks pretty nice with a lot of the decorations, but it definitely feels untidy. It doesn't feel like a place which has been very nicely decorated by me. It feels like a very untidy place. I find it very hard to make untidy places. I just can't bring myself to do it. But in this case, I think I pulled it off quite well, and it's also got a very nice theme in there as well with the raider theme. A lot of people have asked for a raider themed base, so here we go. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a short one as I said, but I really enjoyed this one. Remember to download the repaired version of this on Xbox One and PC, and I will also add PlayStation 4 functionality when that's available. And remember to try out decorating the place. I'll try to do a different format with the videos now, maybe try repairing the places with the creation kit and then fixing them up with the mods. That way you can download it and essentially recreate it yourself if you wanted to. Don't forget to check out my previous episode of Fallout 4 building with mods at the Egret Tools Marina, where we made a pretty unique fishing settlement which is also doubling as a base for the railroad. And I really like that settlement, I think it's pretty cool. You can't download that one unfortunately, but I think it's a good one to show off some of the mods and some of the decorations you guys can do. So remember to get out there, download some repaired mods such as the one I made, and show me your decorations. Send me videos to show what you've done with some of the mods I've made, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. So, if you're new here, remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you have been the audience.